She got hit by buggies?
Ran over by the buggies.
Wait.
It stopped at like 25 buggies. She just had surgery and
this title is going to be Jiggin and Yappy get robbed. Grandma got face at Walmart.
Oh my God.
My God, dude. Oh my gosh. Can we just get a cheers? We haven't cracked cold ones on in a while. Cheers, brother. The old tape drink. We're running out of tape, so we had to tape on a little smaller than we normally do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Banger Podcast with your boys B and T. It's a little hard to control the audio when it's way over here.
You got little arms.
I felt like the audio maybe used to be closer to me. I felt like it was like right here at one point in time. Or maybe it's the new arm that's just got me not as extendable.
Welcome back.
Yeah, f*** that. Whatever that was. F*** that.
Welcome back. Today's ones is the good ones.
You already starting with the speech problems again, huh?
Yep.
Let's just take a glance at what we're wearing today.
Ooh.
We have really
Bright colors.
went pretty hard. This is probably the most absurd shirt I've ever seen, let alone own.
Yeah.
It is a pink spotted cheetah. I have no idea
That's
why.
peach. That's peach.
No, the there's pink spots all over it. The cheetah's
No,
peach.
that's salmon.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Either way, we're wearing some bright colors. We're happy.
Yeah, because what we're talking about is pretty much
Shit.
bullshit.
Yeah. It's something that you don't want to go through. And if you're this type of person, then you.
Damn. Yeah. No, today we're getting into some stories where stuff has been stolen. We've been robbed. There was some basic just criminal activity at its finest.
Yeah.
And I've been a victim of some pretty serious criminal activity.
Yeah.
And I know I've been around you with some pretty shitty situations regarding the same stuff.
Yeah.
So
Let's start it up.
just crack into it.
Crack that mother truck.
So some of your stuff has seen YouTube, right? No? Or yeah.
And in some way.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
In some way. In some
Yeah.
yeah,
Some
it's
way
kind
it
of
has.
a weird way to explain it, but
I'm saying, like, if I didn't post it, someone did. Like, Jake made a
the
video.
robber or something.
Yeah, like, oh, what's up, guys? We're in Yappy's truck right now. We're running his shit.
That's actually, dude, could you imagine robber vlogs? Robber vlogs would go so hard.
Bro, stop. We do not need to give anybody any.
No, but I'm saying they would though. Like, could you imagine those titles like stole F-250 platinum with jewelry box locked inside, and then in quotation it'll be like, did we get caught? Or something like that. That's a great title, honestly. Actually, you know what?
Outran police.
Oh, shit. You're going hard. Views are so down, Tristan, that it would not only could we make robber vlogs, do a great job with it, but also if
Give back the stuff.
return to owner.
Yeah.
At the end of all the videos.
There used to be this show where it was like, these guys they used to be professional robbers. And they gave it up, I guess.
Are there professional robbers, or they're just robbers who haven't quit yet?
I guess they're professional.
Damn. They say anything you make money at, that you're now considered professional.
So either way, it was a show on like Discovery Channel or something like that. And they basically would take this family and say, like, the robbers they have an allotted time to be able to do this. Like, the people are just going throughout their day, but they're filming this. This used to be a show. And they would rob the house before the police could get there, everything like that. And then they would bring the stuff back and be like, this is why you're not secure here, secure here, secure
Oh my
here.
God.
You've seen it?
I think I remember this.
Yeah, it's back in the day.
But it wasn't like real robbers. It was just like, I mean, maybe they were robbers at one point in time.
Yeah,
Like, it was just like a mock setup. Like, the family was gone. They took all your shit, and they're like, this is why you need to buy our security system
basically.
for 5 payments of $9.99.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. It was like...
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of that show.
I don't
but
either.
I remember
but
seeing
it was so interesting.
It was
and those
very
dudes
interesting.
Were good.
Yeah, but sometimes they would break the glass, and sometimes they would be like, well, this was actually unlocked here, and we used this system to get through here. Or whatever. Yeah. I remember. I have a very faint memory of it, though. I can't really picture it.
We were young. I don't... Maybe like 13, 14.
Yeah, comment in the comment section below if you remember that.
Or if you make your own vlogs.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No, but seriously, robber vlogs would be so hardcore.
Yeah.
That would be pretty hardcore. But what I was saying is,
then that leads into jail vlogs, like we already said.
I was gonna say those stories actually lead into great podcasts too.
Yeah.
It's like, I was in jail for the last 5 months.
Yeah.
Sorry that you haven't got any pods, but
Yeah.
like also we got hella stories now.
Yeah.
We'd have to go to jail at the same time in the same place.
Well, the last one when we talked about you going to jail did so well. I almost went to jail this past weekend, and I was like, yes, we got some podcasts.
You actually almost went to jail?
Yeah, it was so stupid. We'll talk about it later.
No. I say we just get into it now.
You want to talk? Well, we got to get it about the rob.
No, but this is like, it's parlaying into the same thing. I mean, you almost went to jail. Let's talk about the bad stuff that happened after.
So, okay, so like there's this like bar in Columbus, and it's like basically there's a gas station.
What's the name of it?
Maple Mart.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah, you might have known about it. Either way, it's like on the far side of town. It's in a great part of town, but it's like liquor store, gas station, bar.
Maple Mart.
Maple Mart. And it's just like, dude, everybody in there.
It's not the name of a bar that I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go to the Maple Mart.
It's just like, dude, everybody in there is like looking for a fight, and they're just like, you're not from around here. And I'm like, hey, bro, I've lived here for the past 10 years.
It's
and
in
they're
the
like,
nose
oh,
ring.
okay. Yeah.
Yes, the nose
But
ring.
either way, we were having a great time. And, God, I was waiting on Kinsey to get out of the bathroom. And it like the girls' bathroom's over here, guys' bathroom's over here. So I'm waiting outside the door for my wife is in the bathroom. I'm waiting to get out.
Right.
Well, something happens behind me, and there's this bigger woman. I'm talking about like she's like 6'2", way bigger than me.
Oh, so she's just like
She's just
big.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like not fat or anything. She's just a big girl.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I got my back to her.
Yep.
And there was an altercation, and I get pushed into her, and then I just like step out of the way, bro. It was a bar, like there's so many people in there.
Yeah.
Well, she like gets this crazy attitude, and she's like, "Did you just put your hands on me?" And I'm like, "Whoa, no!" Like
She had a deep voice.
I don't know.
You just gave her a really deep voice.
Either way,
You
like,
just put your hands on me, boy.
so, it was so messed up because like she was like, "Oh, did you put your hands on me?" And I'm like,
Was
"Whoa."
she taller than you in heels or was just regular feet?
I don't know what she was. I'm pretty sure we were looking at each other in the eyes.
Wow.
Anyways, so I'm like, yo, it's a bar. I literally said like, yo, it's a bar. Like we're going to get bumped into, especially when
Yeah.
you got other people being idiots. Well, she took that as like, I put my hands on her, did not touch the girl other than getting pushed into her. And she pushes me down, bro. Rips my shirt and pushes me down to the ground to the point where it looked like, bro, I got slung to the ground by this girl for no reason. I was just waiting on my wife to get out of the bathroom. Mind you, one of our good friends who happens to be a girl was watching me and saw the whole thing happen. Well,
Yeah.
all these dudes see a girl pushing a dude.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm genuinely just trying to stand back up, and I'm like, I'm also had been drinking a little bit, so I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like what just happened? We're standing in a bar, someone gets bumped into, and then I get slung across the bar.
Can you imagine like Kinsey comes out this point in time and sees her husband just get beat up by a girl?
She did.
Oh God, really?
She comes out of the bathroom, and I'm on the ground, like standing back up, and I'm like, what? I didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
And then at that point, there's these other guys that thought that I like hit this girl, and that's what caught.
Gosh.
So
I
then
knew that
So I was
never
like,
good, yeah.
But thankfully, I had like a close friend that was like just happened to be in the general area,
Yeah.
and saw what happened. That like, dude, I did not put my hands on this girl.
Defused it?
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh.
No, the whole bar erupts.
Oh,
Mind
sick.
you, what was super weird is two of my other buddies were in like another altercation that had nothing to do with each other. So like, okay, split the bar, and this
So
is
you
a
don't
tiny-
even have your whole team.
No. So the whole bar is tiny, bro. I bet you could fit everybody in this studio.
What are you trying to say? It's a good sized studio.
It's a great size studio. But either way, so it's a tiny bar, so everybody's packed in.
Right,
Well,
right.
everybody, in some way, everybody in this bar has a problem with somebody, right?
gosh.
So it's just not a good place to
just
be.
festering.
But
You can
no
tell.
one knows that it's two different altercations.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it.
So it was my altercation and like probably 2 or 3 other guys that were upset with me.
Yeah.
But had no idea. So mind you, okay, my buddy is the security guard.
Okay.
He takes me outside. He's like, yo, what happened? I was like, bro, the girl thought I pushed her. I did not push her. She throws me to the ground.
Right.
And like rips my shirt, everything. And so this one dude that didn't even see the situation comes outside, doesn't even know the girl, doesn't even know me, is like genuinely trying to fight me. And you know how I am. I'm like, okay, step off the sidewalk so the security can't do anything and we'll handle this. Or do you want to hear my side of the story? He wouldn't hear my side of the story.
Yeah.
His brother was standing, dude, this story gets deep. His brother was standing right next to me and saw the situation. He's trying to defuse the situation. Either way, long story short, I got slammed by a girl for no reason, bro. And then, dude, okay, so this is funny. There's this movie, it's called Lawless. And there's a point in the movie, they're three brothers. Okay. And the cops come up and they're trying to get them to do something, right? And he's like, "You ever met my brother? Have you ever met my brother Howard?" And Howard comes up and just clobbers the dude.
Yeah, somebody showed me this movie.
Okay, so that happened this weekend. So Millie is super protective over me, and he is a hoss.
Big boy.
Like, I love to fight.
But not even big like why. He's just...
Dude, he's like NFL linebacker.
He's dude, you know?
So
he's listening to this. Yeah.
So, dude, there was this guy. I was explaining what happened to another guy that was upset with me. And as soon as that happened, he was cool.
Yeah.
So I was telling him what happened. And this one dude comes up, bro. He thinks he's bad. And he comes up and puts his bill of his hat on my head. Disrespect. He said, "Hey, bro, you're going to have to get out of here or it's going to be a problem." I said, "Bro, if you don't get off of me, it's going to be a problem for you." He said, "Oh, we going to have a problem?" I said, "We're not going to have a problem." I said, "Have you met my friend Millie?" And Millie's walking up. And I'm like, God. His demeanor changes like immediately.
What was dude buddy with the bill on your hat? Like, what was his stature?
He was athletic.
Okay.
Like, I would have taken him, but it
just wouldn't have been fun for you.
No. It would have been fine. But it was the fact that he had him and like his boys are over here.
Yeah.
So if my boys wouldn't have came up, it would have sucked.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was like something out of the movies. Bro.
Yeah.
He was like, "We're going to have a problem." I was like, "Nah, see, I won't be able to get to you." It's like, "Have you met my friend Millie?" And Millie told me, and he's like, oh, yeah, bro. And Millie was like, "What was you saying? What was you saying?" Millie was pissed, bro.
Millie's got it in him too.
Yeah.
He's got that dog.
Dude, me and Millie have gotten in so many altercations. But what sucks is like we were just going out it was Millie's birthday, just trying to have a good time. Everything was good. But at one point in the night, everybody is getting to the same like drunken level. And for some reason, you get too much testosterone in a little place. It's bound to happen. Or you get a big girl that just slings a dude across the floor.
I wonder how many dudes she slang.
Bro, she didn't even give me a chance to explain either, bro. Like, I got pushed into her. I back up. She's like, "You pushed me?"
She's got a deep voice.
She had to, bro.
Wow. You went through it.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I never wanted to hit a girl so bad in my life.
We got
to cut that out.
No, I think that's funny.
I would never, but dude, you get slung across the floor, you're going to want to hit somebody.
Yeah, I can't even.
It just sucked. It was kind of I don't get embarrassed, but I was pretty embarrassed.
No, it's one of those things. Like, but also, it's like I'm a little dude.
I was just so confused though. That's what was hurting my feelings, bro. I was like, why did I get? I was just trying to have a good night.
Yeah, that never works out for you.
No,
just trying to have a good night,
dude.
It never works out for you.
I don't know what it is, but there's a group of my buddies that when we step foot in a bar,
I think it's your energy, bro.
Dude, but I'm just literally just trying to have a good time.
I know, but you're also that teeter-totter guy.
Teeter-totter guy.
Yeah, like I could even get you to the edge if I wanted to. Where you're like, "Hey, bro." Like, you got that.
Yeah, I don't take no shit, but when a girl throws me down, you can't do anything. You can't do anything with a girl. That was what sucked about the situation. It was like, you can be as mad as you want, but you can't put your hands on her.
Yeah. That sucks. I mean, that whole situation sucks, but I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was funny though.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, we're just like genuinely laughing.
You know what sucks is I can't help in those situations.
Yeah, it's like, you're just like, "Hey, bro, we should probably not fight."
I'm just like, I'm not going to be of assistance. I'm one of your best friends, but I want to let you know, like, I'm good for like a hit and run. Like, that's it. You know?
No, it was funny.
But
yeah, I was like, but in the beginning of the night, God, dude, that was the most hungover I've been in a long time.
After that night?
Yeah, because it was like Millie's birthday party. It was
always
a
go
surprise.
hard
It
on
was
the
a
boys' birthdays,
it
too.
was a surprise birthday party, so he had no idea.
Oh, that's fun.
And then, bro, we went hard, and thankfully nobody went to jail. But before that, I was like, if we go to jail, that'd be just great content for the podcast.
Yeah. It's always a good story.
I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying
always
to
a
give
good
you
story.
great stories.
Whatever. You're trying to help us out. We need views, my boy.
Yeah.
So that parlays into... I'm glad you told that story. I feel like it really set us up for success, so we could just really expound on...
You want to talk about just bad people now?
Yeah. You want to, like, now that we've got our bad out of the way, let's talk about bad that's happened to us.
Yeah.
You were actually there for one of my worst ones.
In Miami?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do them in order. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's just kind of puts me in the...
Okay.
You know,
How about you do one? I'll do one. You do one.
yeah. So
Okay.
what was your youngest deal, though, of,
Someone getting robbed?
like any, like, bad activities like that? I just thought of another one, bro.
Dude, as a kid, I got a motorcycle as a kid, and we lived at an apartment that had like a big yard,
Yeah.
and I just parked my motorcycle out front, and
Why am I just picturing a 7-year-old with, like, a straight-up motorcycle?
it was like crappy motorcycle, like
Gas or electric?
gas.
Oh, so it was like, it had
yeah.
a motor.
Yeah. But
Okay.
like the lowest you
Like
can
a
get.
little baby pit bike. Just
Yeah, whatever, the lowest Honda you can get.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And one of my cousins stole it and sold it.
Wait, your cousin?
Yeah, bro, I got some shitty cousins.
Damn.
Yeah. Just
That
like
sucks.
straight up.
Wow.
Either way. So that's my first memory of something being stolen. It was like
Yeah. I had a babysitter. Her name was Miss Diane, and I was young, super young. And this is my first memory. It's one that I just thought about right now. It's my first memory. Yeah, it's honestly is a core memory. We're in like a shopping parking lot of some sort. You good over there?
Yeah.
You gonna be all right?
I'm fine.
Got some notifications? You good?
Yeah.
We were in a shopping parking lot, and I remember she was moving the groceries or whatever, and dude, somebody just legitimately came up and snatched her purse from her and just took off.
Bro.
What?
Got a funny story.
What?
So
I don't know if they ever caught him. I don't remember what
Yeah.
happened after that, but like that
That's
was just
crazy.
the memory. That was my first ever, like, someone just got robbed.
So my grandmother, she's one of my grandmothers, my nana, is passed away.
Uh-huh.
But she used to be a truck driver. She like 50 years old decides she wants to be a truck driver.
Oh,
So
she just,
yeah.
okay.
Starts driving trucks, traveling all over the world.
Okay.
Well, like you have to like lean out, and she fell, and she had to get hip surgery and knee surgery, like messed her up. Well,
She fell out of the semi-truck?
yeah, like you have to lean out and like punch in a code or something like that, and she fell.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, broke her hip or something, like something pretty substantial, right? Well,
Where's the funny part of this,
we were
bro?
going into Walmart, right?
Okay.
And so she's like recovering.
God.
You know when they get like the line of buggies?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be like 50 buggies.
Yeah.
Okay, well imagine like 150 buggies, bro.
Wait, like where they're pushing them?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 150, bro. As many buggies as you can imagine.
Okay. Just a never-ending line of
Yes,
buggies, okay?
a never-ending line of buggies.
Oh,
And
God.
mind you, we're walking in a line, and we just look over.
She got hit by
Dude
buggies?
ran over by the buggies.
Wait.
It stopped at like 25 buggies. She just had surgery and
How the did all those buggies get pushed over
she
her?
sued and everything and won.
Really?
Yeah, and won
Oh
like
my
40K.
God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're telling me the views we just go to the grocery store and get whacked by
Bro,
some buggies?
she got ran over.
Really?
And the reason that she won is because you're supposed to have like a cart after. Bro, I'm telling you, it was a substantial amount of buggies. Like he went around the whole parking lot, got every single buggy. and
Like that was like his game at work. He was like,
yeah.
"How
You
many-"
hear like, oh. It could have been any of us, you know. and the
It
most
could've been
crippled
any
one
of
out of
them.
all of it. Dude, just
But
squares
there
her
was
up.
no like, hey.
Yeah, there might have been, but the buggies are so far. Dude, I'm telling you.
You don't think you were just a little kid and you were so small that it seemed like 1,000 buggies, but really it was
No,
just like
that's
80?
why she won the case, bro.
Wow, bro.
Because there were so many buggies.
That's, I mean, God rest her soul, but that's a beautiful story.
Dude, it was so funny.
Also, was it one of those like electric things pushing it?
No, he didn't have that either. So he was just, and then he's trying
Damn.
to catch up, and he couldn't stop it.
Oh, so they just started hauling ass in front of him? Oh, shit. Was he going like downhill or
Yeah,
something?
slightly downhill, I guess. Bro, and like, boom, boom, like, boom, 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 boom. Runs over her and like stops at 20, like 25, 50.
Oh, my God, dude.
talking
Grandma
about-
got ran over by a buggy.
Yeah, bro.
Shopping
Bad.
at Walmart.
Mhm.
Christmas Eve. Damn, dude.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Wow. That is... how have I never heard that?
Thought
story,
about
bro?
that.
You know what's so crazy?
When you said something about buggy, I was like, oh.
How old were you?
Dude, I don't know, probably like 10.
Holy
I just remember
shit.
looking over, bro, and just like, you can't really see her, but there's so many buggies, like, you know, like,
Did they start like flipping over her and shit?
no, bro, they just, boop, boop. She was a little lady, bro. She was little.
It's just so hard to picture a buggy going over
Oh,
somebody.
yeah, bro, they had some speed.
It must have been so much weight and buggies behind
Dude,
it.
I guarantee, I could probably look it up, and it was probably like 100 buggies, bro.
Yeah, it's probably in
Or
a police
more.
case, like
Yeah.
a police report somewhere.
Yeah,
Damn. No, you gotta find that out.
Yeah.
Like you
Dude,
gotta
I
call
totally
like your
forgot about that.
fucking parents later.
That was nuts. I forgot.
Holy
oh my
shit.
God, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Is like what this is deep.
Yeah.
What's crazy is this shit's just in our heads.
Yeah.
And sometimes we can be like, oh, there it is.
Who's like,
Yeah, there it is. Oh, go ahead and send him the memory of his grandma getting face by buggies. Ding! There it is. Trish is like, I've got an idea. Like that is so weird. That shit's just in our heads,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's very fun.
Bro, that's crazy.
So anyways, okay, get back on.
No, I love that tangent. That was a great
Yeah.
tangent. That was, dude, that was good.
was
This
like-
title is gonna be Jiggin and Yappy get robbed. Grandma got face at Walmart.
Oh my God.
My God, dude. All right, let's cut the cameras right there, and then we'll come back with the. That was, dude. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, bro. I'm so proud of you for that story. I still kind of can't get over it. That was incredible. Moving on now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we got to move on to some not so hot times.
Okay.
So we had like the bag snatch when I was super young. You had your bike stolen super young. Now we're about to get more serious.
Yeah.
Now we're about to get into like some trauma.
Yeah.
We're digging out our shovels of childhood trauma, baby. Just
Yeah.
start to get digging. I really wonder if I talked to a therapist about all this like weird shit, what she would say. She'd be like, how are you still alive? How have you made it this far?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when we opened up about a few things, like the OCD thing that I had, the mental health issues that,
Yeah.
you know,
Your dark
I feel like
times.
everybody is affected by mental health somehow.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
I've gotten a lot of like DMs saying like, you know, thanks for sharing that. Like, really appreciate it. That was really cool to me. It's like, there's so many people that are battling different things. Like, you could look at someone and think that they got it all together, but
Yeah.
they're battling a lot.
No, dude, I think it's it's a human thing that's super relatable.
Yeah.
Like,
So stay strong, be positive.
I think we're going to actually dig into some more stuff like that this week.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it a little bit more, right? We got
Yeah.
that plan down the pipeline.
I think
But,
we got some trauma that we could all relate with.
Well, right now we got our trauma shovels out.
Yeah,
And
come on.
This is my first big scoop as a kid.
Okay.
I was in Texas.
Right.
Believe it or not, the state that I love so much.
Mm-hmm.
I always say if I wasn't living in Florida, I would at least have lived in Texas for a year.
Yeah.
But I bought a house here. I have my family here. Like, this is foundation for me.
Right.
But Texas, I love. So, gosh, I don't know how old I was, but I was at that age where I was pretty young, but I was old enough to understand everything going on around me.
Right.
So, whatever age that is, I'll leave it up to you because I really don't know. But I had some family in Texas, and I would stay with them every now and then.
Yeah.
This is one of those times We were eating at this place called Schlotzsky's. You ever heard of this place?
I have.
You have?
Sandwich store place? Sandwich?
I believe so.
Schlotzsky's.
Schlotzsky's.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, try spelling that one. Try
Nice.
Google searching that. You're not getting through that word. Yeah. Schlotzsky's. I don't know what
I've had it.
you have?
Mm-hmm.
I've had it too once. And
I haven't.
what? Go ahead.
Once. Two. All right. Anyways, go ahead.
That felt nice. I apologize for our listeners. That probably had some good bass. Somebody has a system in their car, and that was just like boom, 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 boom. Anyway, I'm sitting there, and we're at there's like a bunch of tables around, you know, like any regular dining establishment. There's tables, but there's also like in the center of the room, there was a bar.
Yeah.
And you could only sit on one side of the bar and face the counter, if that makes sense.
Right.
So you're facing the counter, but you're in a bar that's also surrounded by tables. It's kind of a weird setup. But the bar was made out of bricks. I remember that specifically. And I'm eating with my sister and my grandparents.
Right.
And out of nowhere, everybody get on the ground. Open up the registers. Get money. Get money. People are...
At a sandwich store?
Dog, so much heat
They was running.
for sandwich money.
What was they running, bro? They was running bricks, bro. They
What?
probably had some other.
They were like, give me that cheddar provolone, a side of fries, and $3,000.
Yeah.
Like, they were hungry robbers.
Yeah.
That's why they went to the sandwich store. Because honestly, what a petty robbery, dog. It went way too hard to be robbing a sandwich store. You probably could have went up there and be like, hey, yo, fill that
Hey,
shit up with
don't-
cash or
don't
else
say
I'm going to shoot
nothing.
you.
You just messed up so many kids' lives, bro.
I like a number 3 side of fries, and if you don't give me $3,000 in the register, I'm blowing everybody out.
Yeah. No one had to know.
No one had to know.
Yeah.
But he came in hot, bro. And by the way, now that I think about it, that's brave as hell for Texas because gun laws there, everybody can carry. It's a wild, wild west in Texas.
Yeah, back in the day.
I was in Houston, Texas, which is like, I love Houston.
Yeah.
It's a little rougher, though. It has its areas.
I feel like- I
every
feel like
area
every
has
ta-
its areas.
Every city, every town. Yeah.
Every big city has it.
Yeah.
Like Atlanta, so dope. Atlanta also have rough spots,
Yeah.
you know? I could be wrong. But
Yeah.
Houston's definitely rougher than Atlanta, I would assume. People listening to Atlanta are like, nah, bro. We run this shit. Schlotzsky's, that's play shit. No, but really, now that I'm speaking about it, robbing a sandwich store is like
Yeah.
not a great strat.
That's like robbing a Dollar General.
Like
bro.
those robber vlogs, those would have sucked. Robbing a sandwich store for $37.15.
terrorizing kids. Dude, that sucks.
No, so the thing that was sketchy about it is like, dude had a gun.
Yeah.
Like seeing a gun at that age, like I had grown up shooting on the ranch with my other grandparents who live in like more central North Florida. And
We don't care where they live.
I'm just giving some ideas. Like they didn't live in Houston. So, but I grew up like squirrel hunting and learning how to shoot. And
You were around guns.
I was around guns.
Yeah.
But dude, seeing a pistol in a not woods environment was so uncomfortable, bro. I still remember. Like he ran in like pointing.
Yeah.
It wasn't
How
like
close were you?
I was probably from. So I'm at the bar, much like this, right?
Okay.
Where
Where's the cash register in comparison to you?
I would say the cash register is probably by our like Red Bull can right
So
there.
about 15 yards, maybe.
But where he came in was at the front door, maybe
Oh.
by the Pelican case right here.
So 10 yards, 5 yards.
Yeah, I mean he was close.
Yeah.
He was close enough that like I could have threw like something at him.
You should have.
I just
Spitball.
in the eye. No, I can't see. I gotta get out of here.
Gotcha.
He was by himself though. I remember that, and just waving it around, bro.
Yeah.
I still remember that. But I got under.
That's kind of crazy.
I got behind the brick. That's how I remember it was brick because I remember looking at it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just me now, like as I've grown up thinking about it, but I was like, that's really great cover, like brick cover. That's really great, like ballistics cover. But he didn't shoot at all, and everything happened super fast, and it was super, super loud.
Yeah.
I just remember it being super loud. People were screaming.
Well, in my experience, when we were vlogging, you know, you got to go in strong.
Robber vlogs.
Yeah. When I start my robber vlogs, you got to go in strong.
Yeah. This guy went hard, bro.
That's 101.
I think I mean, dude, imagine though just going in any establishment and yelling really loud. Dude, people would all go like this. Oh shit,
dude! Like
even if you're like, "Good morning, everybody," they'd still be like, "Whoa,
yeah,
god damn,
dude." Imagine at what point he was like, "I'm gonna go rob the Schlotzskis."
Yeah, what's that thought process?
Yeah. How are you feeling? Like, what's going on with you that day?
You have to get prepared.
Are you in a shitty position? Like, are you in a shitty position? You really need some money? Because I can understand that maybe. But are you just doing it because you don't want to work or something like that? You know?
No, I mean, like, I see what you're saying. There's like preparation here.
Yeah.
There's a firearm.
Yeah, you don't just like you're not going to get a sandwich and decide to start robbing a place.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, I hope there's got to be some.
I hope not.
I know. I'm saying there's got to be some planning, right?
No, for sure.
If you're gonna be successful.
Also, it's like,
dude, they watched this video before they went and robbed someone. We're gonna get called up. Please do not rob nobody.
If we get sued for like the next 5 robberies that happen in Houston, we're like, what? We're like, what? No, but I mean, imagine this. There is thought process that happens there, right? Like you have to get your firearm ready. You're wearing all black. Dude was wearing all black. I'll never forget that. And it's like, you got to pick a location. You got to figure out how you're getting to that location. You got to know how you're getting in and out. You got to pick your bag that you're getting, asking them to put the money in, because you don't want a plastic bag. That could rip too easy. Yeah. Now, like, all your hard work, when you were running out, it got caught on the handle, and then your money's all out. And then you got to decide, do I pick up the money? Or
like, you almost got to like.
But where do you get a cloth bag?
Your pillow. You just take a pillowcase.
That's a good idea.
That's what I do.
I don't remember what kind
would do.
I don't remember what kind of bag he had, though.
Yeah.
Probably not much.
I feel like
could you imagine,
in my
like,
head, I'm imagining this, and I just
Halloween.
see like no. I'm just imagining like it's a bag and it has a dollar sign on it.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
But so after, it was pretty traumatic. Like, I don't even know if I really comprehended like how dangerous that situation was.
Yeah.
But I remember like I was crying and stuff after. And then my grandparents took us to. This is so embarrassing, dude.
You're honestly a bitch for crying, man.
I'm kidding. My grandparents took me and my sister to Build-A-Bear, and we built a bear after that. Like, they specifically went out of their way to like make sure we had like a nice, decent like evening. But dude, you know what I remember about being in that Build-A-Bear though? I had like a good time building it. But I remember
You're gonna get a DM. Yeah, I got robbed too at gunpoint, and my grandparents took me to Build-A-Bear too.
Build-A-Bear is like, hey, we heard your story, and we'd like to offer you a complimentary build at Build-A-Bear workshop. By the way, if you're curious, I built a black Labrador Retriever, and I put him in an outfit of an army suit. So I had a little army outfit. I named him Sam. I'm so serious. That's true. I'm not making any of this up. And but I do remember. Are you laughing at my childhood trauma?
I feel like my dad would have been like, "Hey, suck it up."
These are my grandparents, though.
Nah.
I do remember being in there though, and still being like worried about that happening again though. Like
the Schlotzskis. Oh, did y'all finish y'all's meal?
Oh no, dog.
You gotta go.
I wonder how I don't actually remember how we left or anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything after that point.
Dang.
It's like I blacked out.
Yeah, I definitely think you can go into shock as a kid. As a grown adult.
Probably. But also, it's like, I don't remember a lot of...
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that happening, and then it's like, I woke up at Build-A-Bear, and I was like, hey, Sam, I'm building a black Labrador. But I do remember feeling like when I was in Build-A-Bear, I was like, oh, this could happen again. Like, anywhere.
That's crazy.
Felt that. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I've had a gun pulled on me.
Whoa.
Not because of what I was doing.
Like personally though, or like because this was a group setting. This wasn't like a personal
this
attack.
gun was pointed at me.
Wow, dude.
So there was
way more hardcore.
Yeah, super weird. And it makes you really think about life. So I was in Miami. We were on like a
This is starting to make sense already.
Yeah, we were on a spring break trip. And basically it was the end of the trip. We were leaving that next morning. Well, this one dude was like, dude, I don't know. He was going through some stuff, right? And
you knew this guy?
Yeah. He's like I don't know. Either way, so this guy was out on the porch. He was still drinking, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, we're in a condo, but other people live in condos.
Right.
Well, this dude comes out, and like the condo, the next building porch they're separated by a little gap, but like it's about this far
No,
away.
it's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
So basically, this guy came out. He's like, "Hey man, can you stop playing the music?" But he's yelling, and
He's like, "Hey, stop playing."
"Yeah."
So he's
playing
pissed.
the effing music, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Whatever.
there you go.
So so I come out and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he starts piping up at me, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna take him inside. We're so sorry. Like, we'll cut off the music." And then the guy that I'm like, the guy I know, I'm trying to pull him inside, and he starts talking crap to the guy.
There it is.
And he's like, "Hey, meet me outside, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, oh, God. So what happens is this guy, my guy, is going to the door. The other guy is going out too.
Yep.
So they're going to meet in the hallway and duke it out.
Yep.
By the time he opens the door, the guy's already out there. And he's standing with his hand, and his gun is in his pocket.
Nice.
Like it's just the form of a Glock or a pistol.
Right.
And so mind you, the guy I know opens the door and he's standing there with the pistol already. So
Like-
he freezes.
Like in his hand?
Yeah. So he freezes.
Pointed or pointed down?
Like it's in his pocket like this, but it's like
Oh, so it's pointed through his pocket at him.
At us. So what I couldn't see him because my dude's standing in front of the door.
Yeah.
So I slide through to be like, "Hey, come on, get inside." And I step in front of the gun.
Nice.
And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm trying to get him inside. Like, I just got to get him inside and we're good, bro." He's like, "Yeah, you better get your boy inside. You better get your boy inside." I'm like, "Oh my God, bro." And I closed the door and I had my gun on me. Just because I think I was like I just had it and whatever. But dude, there was no pulling a gun on it. It was like, I was about to get shot.
Dude, you know what blows my mind? Is that situation, technically the laws in Florida, I don't want to get on like this whole deep thing, but technically the laws in Florida, you would have had every right to execute lethal force at that point in time.
Yeah.
You would have. Not the guy who started it.
Yeah.
He's initiating contact. That's not. It also blows my mind that people are willing to like go those links over some music. Bro.
Yeah. It was kind of wild.
I mean, obviously things got heated.
yeah,
You never
it
know what
could've-
people got going on, but dude, that's like the most extreme step of all
Yeah, you're
time.
going to kill somebody over music?
It's also like,
And mind you, this is an Airbnb. You live by an Airbnb. So you,
dude, maybe he's just fed up.
but like, come on, you know?
Maybe he's trying to just get the Airbnbs the most bad reviews of all time, so
Dude,
like
it
they have
was-
to like move or something.
It was a very scary moment. And being someone like I carry, you know?
Yeah.
And it didn't matter. I had my gun on me. I couldn't do anything. If
Yeah.
I were to start to draw, I'm getting shot in the guts.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that crazy, bro?
it was nuts.
That's crazy. That is just mind blowing to me. It's like what goes through your head at that point in time? Because like that decision could change everybody's life from there on out. Dude could have went to prison for who knows how long.
Well, my dude,
Could have been shot
Like,
by
what
someone
if-
else that's toting.
yeah, like what I could have pulled my weapon and killed him because he decided to. I don't know. People just don't nowadays. People don't know how to like. I'd say this in the best way, but like tote an ass whooping. Like people can't get in a fight and just be okay with it. As soon as someone gets their ass beat, it's like, oh, we're gonna pull a gun out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, it makes me think of like I've watched a lot of videos on some terrible shit went down at spring break this year in Panama City Beach, bro. There was a ton of shootings there.
Yeah, there was like 75 guns confiscated.
What?
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't hear about
nuts.
that.
This is in Panama City.
Right. This
Yeah.
is like the panhandle of Florida. This is our state.
Yeah. It was something
Dude.
crazy, supposedly.
My girl's mom went to New York to like visit some family and stuff. You know, she couldn't get a flight back because there's like some weather issues, but all the flights are crazy overbooked because of spring break.
Is that that's been going? Because remember,
Part of it.
Yeah,
It's part of it.
That's
It's part of
crazy.
the problems.
that sucks.
It's weird, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. This has been kind of the craziest spring break. There was something that I was gonna parlay on this, but
Spring break.
I forgot.
It had to do with like robberies and stuff.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna.
Dang, bro. I wish I I really hate that you forgot now because based on your grandma's story, it's like I loved your just wild thoughts here.
So do you remember when Worldstar got its start and it was like mainly fights?
I don't remember when it got its start, but
you remember here Worldstar.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was a thing. Like if somebody's fighting, they're yelling Worldstar in their video. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but not as much anymore. They just got
sure.
basically approved to start being able to post fighting videos again.
Worldstar?
Yeah.
How'd they get approved?
On Instagram. I don't know. They made a post and said,
who approves that?
I guess Instagram.
They're like, hey, we really need an outlet for this aggression.
Right.
Worldstar.
And it like, dude, for years you haven't been able to see videos of people.
You telling me Worldstar's coming back?
I think so.
Wow, dude.
That's their post. That's what they made.
Word on the street.
Yeah, Worldstar's back. You can start yelling,
start
yelling,
fighting,
and you start yelling that shit.
Yeah, bro.
And make sure you video it.
Get reposted.
Damn, Worldstar. If you get put on Worldstar, hopefully you're winning.
Yeah, it's either good or bad.
Yeah.
It's getting shared either way.
But then it got to the point where it's like people are yelling Worldstar for fighting, but also like if some crazy shit goes down, they're like, Worldstar!
Yeah.
Someone falls off a banister, Worldstar! This old lady gets hit by buggies at Walmart, Worldstar!
Worldstar! And it's always like the most absurd yell too. It's never like Worldstar. It's like Worldstar!
Yeah, I got it!
Worldstar!
The bitch got ran over by 50 buggies.
Dude. Your poor grandmother, dude. That's still honestly so funny though, just to even think about like the momentum.
I wish I was the age I am now. And
that security footage has to exist, right?
Somewhere. There's no way that they have it now.
It's probably 480p. Bro, that's funny.
You think the judge is reading off like, so ma'am, you were walking north going into Walmart and approximately 150 buggies run you over. 50 buggies go over.
Can you imagine?
Like
the YouTube video of that, like a kid.
Oh my God. She probably was like, ugh.
Hey, if you were doing you play a lot of video games. I can imagine like some video game talk about that. Like, I'm hit.
She's cracked. She's won.
Team wipe. Good job, boys.
They're coming from behind. She's wiped. 50 buggies.
Gosh, dude. No, that's funny. Gosh, man, that I cannot let go of that
Have
story.
you seen
That's
that?
got to be
That's super funny.
I don't care what else gets said on this podcast. That's the golden story for this shit,
dude. Talking about video games, like if you were to just listen to, like if you listen to your boyfriend, or you listen to your, like for the women or men, whatever. But I'm saying like if you
what happens to you,
I feel like. Dude, I hate when my boyfriend walks in.
I'll never forget. I'm gonna let you finish this, but I'll never forget. Never mind. We'll get there later. Yeah.
But my thing is like when my wife hears us playing video games, I'm like, he's on me. I'm getting double teamed, hit from behind. I'm getting shot from behind. Like it probably sounds so. There's some guys that do it way funnier.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What were you about to say?
It was in the moment. The moment's gone now. It's about your two dads. Oh man. Should we just leave that as it is and then just move on and just let the people perceive what they want?
Yeah.
If you know, you know. If you don't, it's actually even funnier if you don't. it's way funnier.
Okay.
Yeah, we're so supportive of you, Tristan. It was the best. It was the best moment on YouTube ever.
Dude, that was the
we have to talk about it now because people are gonna be like, Tristan has two dads. I'm so confused.
Okay.
Can I tell it first?
Yeah, you tell it because I didn't even know. Well, let me give some prefaces. I had filmed.
No. Okay. Well, don't tell about your family yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that be last.
Well, then I don't know how to say what I'm.
Well, just say you filmed like.
Well, I was gonna say I filmed one video with, and then another video.
So this is Tristan. filmed, what was it, a fishing video?
2 fishing videos,
They were
separate
both.
times.
Okay, yeah. So Tristan filmed a fishing video with his dad, and it was like
That was one of my first viral videos.
Yeah, with the shiners and the live well and the bass or the homemade live well thing.
Yeah.
So Tristan's posting this video with his dad fishing. It's like fishing with my dad, da 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 da. And
that wasn't the title, but
in the intro, you're like, I'm fishing with my dad today. We're gonna do this. This is our mission. Whatever. Video complete. Was it the next upload?
No. But it was like it was close.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So then,
mind you, I filmed this other video.
He took a video with Dad A fishing.
Yeah.
And then had another video come out later where he's taking his other dad fishing, Dad B. And at some point, I think in the intro, he's like, both of my dads are so supportive, or something like that.
Okay, mind you, I filmed the whole video, edited it. So I took, just to clear this up.
There was a sentence,
I took my dad fishing.
Yeah.
Made a video. Took my stepdad fishing, made a video. And in the intro, I'm like, it's so, I can't remember.
Both my dads or something like that.
Both my dads have both the support, both my dads, blah, 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 or something. I don't know. But it came across as though like,
it came across as your dads were together.
Yeah.
Not like you had like dad, stepdad situation.
Yeah, no.
It came across as like when Tristan was talking about this, he was like, I'm taking both of my dads fishing and I really have both of my dad's support and they both really love me and I love them both. And it just came across like your dads were together is what it sounded like. And that wasn't the case.
No.
But the comments, bro, and there was no like rebuttal where people at the end of the video were like, oh, I get it. Like he just has 2 full sets of parents.
Yeah.
The people watching the video and then leaving the video still thought that Tristan's dads were together. That like Tristan had 2 co-fathers. And the comments were incredible though, because they're like, "Damn, Tristan, this is so cool! Like, I'm so proud of you sharing all this on the internet with us." Yeah. And then it was like, "How do you even like?" It's almost weird to say, "Hey guys, my dads aren't like together." It's like, did you ever clear that up?
No.
But yeah, so how do we end up on this conversation?
I don't know,
like,
bro.
I don't know, but that was like one of the best moments on your channel where you're like,
dude,
both my dads.
This is in the beginning too, like.
Dude, I guarantee some people are still like,
yeah.
I
had like 20,000. I had 20,000 probably subscribers. I don't even know.
Gosh,
and I had edited the video, and like I was like, "B, will you watch this to make sure everything's good?" And he's dying.
But
laughing.
I thought you had already uploaded. I watched the upload version because remember when we uploaded, we used to watch the videos like, let's put yours on tonight. Let's watch yours. Because I remember I was like, T, that sounds like you got 2 dads, and you're like, I do, and I was like, no, like 2 dads together. And he's like, oh.
No,
it was funny though. I remember.
You made me sound like Steve-O.
Yeah, you're definitely not that cool. I don't know how to mimic your voice.
Yeah, that was a funny time.
We're running deep on time in this podcast already, which is great. This is probably one of my favorite podcasts so far. It's going to be hard to top this one for like this banger week here.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the next one. So, did you just slurp? Like,
I might have.
Yeah, it's pretty typical. My next moment of experiencing a robbery. Now, the first one was super traumatic as far as like gun was involved, everything.
Yeah.
The second one was so bold. So bold.
I was here for this one.
No, this is
you got
double Dutch on my ass, boy. That sounds dude, thank God we are filming this so our kids can watch us one day just talk about shitting and pissing on ourselves and double dutching on our ass.
Dad, I watched the podcast where you shit your pants.
I didn't know both of our grandpas loved each other.
Granny got ran over by 50 buggies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Wow. So I was in high school for this. Nice.
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah. I had a motorcycle. And I actually sold candy in high school. I want to get into that on a podcast later, but I sold candy in high school, and I sold enough to buy this motorcycle. It was a 2001 Honda CBR F4i.
It was a motorcycle.
600. Sport bike, though. But that was like, it was Dream come true to be able to have this thing. It was a big deal. I rode it all the time.
Yeah.
It was a really big deal. I was going to sell it for some reason, though, now that it was such a big deal. I think it was getting something else, like a car or something like this. Like, anyway, Craigslist. Got my ass, dude.
Yeah.
Double Dutched right on my ass. And so I put it up on Craigslist, get a bunch of lowball offers, tire kickers, the typical stuff. This is back in high school. I'm probably 17. So this is 10 years ago. I'm 27 now. And I get an offer that's like my exact asking price. I'm like, oh, that's sick. Like, this dude's about his business. Cool, whatever. And what's one rule about Craigslist buying or like that of, like offhand?
You just got to meet in like a safe place.
Right. You don't let the people come to your house, right? Like, because you never know who you're getting. You always make sure like you're protected, whatever. I'm young, right? So like my dad's with me.
Yeah.
And so selling my motorcycle, we decide, hey, they're going to meet us at my high school's stadium parking lot. It's at the school. I'm there. My dad's there. Like, everything should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're, which was even cooler, is hey, we're going to show up on a motorcycle too. I was like, oh, cool. That's kind of cool, right? Like, so I drove my motorcycle there. My dad drove his motorcycle there. He had like more of like he didn't have a Harley, but it was like that body style.
Yeah, like a roadster, kind of like a...
No, just kind of like a cruiser. A cruiser is a great way to... It didn't have the big saddlebags and shit. It was more like sporty, but it was a cruiser. And mine was a sport bike. And then this dude and his girl show up on a sport bike, which I thought was pretty cool. Beat up sport bike.
The girls drive?
No, he's driving. She's on the back. And they're on a sport bike though.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it was a beater, and I was like, oh, that's like he's upgrading. Mine was pretty nice. Mine was like completely. I mean, it was nice.
It's nice.
And so anyways, asking me questions about the motorcycle, whatever. I'm answering them. Has it ever been laid down? I was like, no, these are original fairings.
Yeah.
Going through the whole thing, everything's smooth as fuck, dude. And he was like, well, do you mind if I test drive it? Obviously, dude knows how to drive a motorcycle. He drove a motorcycle here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm looking at my dad. My dad's like, yeah, it's fine, but just like give us the money first. Like, let us hold the money. Hands an envelope of money. It's all hundreds. I just peek in the envelope. It's all hundreds. It's pretty thick amount.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's chill. And dude gets on the bike and kicks up the kickstand, but has a hard time for a second. I'm like, oh, it's in gear or whatever. Like, it was whatever. I don't know. Or maybe he was trying to start it with a kickstand down, but I helped him out. It's just like a typical thing. Like, the bike wouldn't start with a kickstand down. I don't know. Maybe his wasn't like that weird.
Yeah.
But I just remember there was some
something weird
fumbling on the beginning. And then, mind you, we're in a parking lot. So then he's like leaving the parking lot, and it leads to a road. You can go left or you can go right. Left is towards like neighborhoods, and right is like out towards the city or whatever. I'll never forget this. Oh, I forgot a crucial part of this story. Before he asked me to ride or whatever, while he's checking out the bike, his girl gets a phone call or some shit. And she's like, hey, I had to go to the bank to get whatever because the cash we pulled out, there's some problem or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to like check this bike out or whatever. And it's like, the bank's not that far. Like, just go down there. So this all happened in front of us.
So she drives on the motorcycle?
She takes off on the motorcycle that they showed up on.
Right.
So now it's just us and this dude. And he was like, well, do you mind if I like ride this motor or test drive it? And my dad was like, I mean, that's cool. Let's just give us the cash first. So again, that's where I'm looking at the cash. Whatever. Yeah. So now he's at the point where he started the motorcycle. He exits the parking lot, and I know something is when he takes a right onto the road and like burns out. Like, he's like, gone. I'm like, God damn. I looked at my dad because we're just kind of like, I mean, maybe he's just getting out. I got the money in this envelope, but maybe that's just like, I don't know. Some people ride like that sport bike thing,
Yeah.
It's like it, but it's kind of like not considerate. Like, if you were buying someone's Corvette, you're not going to sit there and do donuts out the gate.
Yeah.
You're going to probably rev it up a little bit and be like, hey man, can I kind of juice or whatever? That's considerate, right?
Yeah.
But you're never,
Just gonna do it.
If you're just blowing white smoke out the tires, they're just gonna be like, oh, this guy, like that's not cool.
Yeah.
So I look at my dad and we're just like, something's kind of off there. That was a lot. Now, mind you, you can still hear this guy screaming down the road. He has not stopped. You can hear sport bikes for a while. Going.
That was him shifting.
That was him shifting. My bike wasn't stalling out. So my dad's like, open up that envelope. So I open it up, dude. Mind you, it had a good amount of hundreds in it.
Yeah.
We pull them out. Dude, they're Xerox copy printed hundreds. They're not even close to counterfeit, like good counterfeit hundreds. They're not. I mean, it might as well have been realistic Monopoly money, bro. It was paper. Copy paper printed and cut out. But like when I looked, I was like, oh, there's hundreds in here. Not like taking them out and markering them all to make sure they're real or whatever. And at that point, I was like, I think my bike literally just got stolen. And so my dad was like, you call the cops, I'll hop on my bike and try to get him. But it's like, you don't know where the dude is. And then it's like, sorry. The best strategy is to listen and try to follow his sound. But my dad's bike is like, you know, like a cruiser style.
Yeah.
Heavy engine. So it's like,
You can't hardly hear.
yeah, that shit was gone. Crazy story though. Shit got recovered.
Really?
Yeah, I got called in from school. They're like, teacher comes out. Mr. Jordan, detective's here to see you. This is like 5 months later. I'm like, God damn, I already got the insurance money, everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we need you to look at a list of people. And I picked out the dude.
Oh, really?
I picked out the dude. They're like, do any of these faces look familiar? They showed me 3 different papers with faces. And I picked out the dude. And they're like, that's him.
Yeah.
That's the guy. And he has your motorcycle. So you got it.
Yeah.
So they needed me to do that. And basically recovered the bike. It was a whole motorcycle ring. Like they were stealing a bunch of motorcycles.
okay.
And they arrested a bunch of people. I got the guy. He had such a long record, dude. And he had sold the bike to someone else who got caught with a stolen motorcycle, ran from police and everything. My bike was originally silver and black.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if that bike did not look perfect, like perfect, except it was green and black. Like they did the best paint job of all time on this thing.
That's crazy.
Like copied all of the original graphics, everything.
Yeah.
Just green and black.
That's crazy.
And they asked me, the insurance asked me, they're like, do you want the bike back or the money? And I was like, I don't want it. Like, I don't know what's been done to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, they also chopped off the exhaust and put a diesel exhaust tip on it. So it was essentially straight piped with a fat truck tip on it.
So I got a funny story about something being stolen and then recovered.
Oh, boy.
So this is when me and Kinsey were first starting to date. And at the time, she had wrecked her vehicle. So she was using her dad's car, her dad's truck. So we went out to Top Golf with some friends and then came back. And we parked in this parking garage of her apartment.
Yeah.
And I remember like beeping it, like locking it, like beep, 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 multiple times. It was on the 3rd floor. We walk down, go downstairs.
Do not tell me a whole ass car got stolen.
Go to sleep, bro. Wake up the next morning, and her sister had to get some things out of the truck before she went back home. So Kinsey's like, hey, I'll go and lock it for them, blah, blah, blah. So I gave them the keys to go and get the stuff. And they're like, it was supposed to be on the 3rd floor, right? And I was like, yeah.
Gosh.
And so mind you, like, dude.
Didn't even think about it.
So Kinsey's like, will you just go get the truck?
Right.
Unlock it for him, blah, blah. And bro, I walked the whole parking garage.
No
Truck's
way.
gone. No glass broken, no nothing. These people were good.
What?
So
that's the vlogs we need to see.
Yeah. Bro, so it's stolen. They don't steal anything out of the truck. They were just using it.
Just driving around.
Just driving around.
Yeah.
They were using the cup holders as ashtrays though. Yeah. So like
that's how you know it's not their vehicle. They're just like
so her dad gets the insurance money, gets a new truck, whatever.
Right.
And then like a month later it turns up and basically they just drove it till the gas ran out. and then just left it on the side of the road in Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did
And-
they have any footage of how they stole it though?
No footage because it was on the very top floor of the parking garage.
I'm always
which
curious
was
about
so
that.
Stupid.
They hotwire it?
Dude, they had to have.
Yeah.
Unless they have some key system or whatever. But
Yeah.
if they're put ash out into a cup holder, they're probably just like, I don't know, Jimmy in it.
Yeah, probably
But
so.
but yeah, so what I was pissed off about is I had a brand new pair of shoes in the back seat and they didn't take them. I was like, my shoes not good enough?
I was like, what?
The shoes aren't good enough, bro?
Yeah. You think they even looked?
They had to have.
You think so?
Yeah. So it was like it was not real.
So what happened when you got it back? It was like, okay, that's y'all's again, or
Well, no, it was the same
Insurance?
thing.
yeah.
Insurance just like basically totaled it.
What
or
a
whatever.
crazy story. So like, sometimes I think about the audacity of people. Like the audacity of that one is like, whatever. There's a car, there's a vehicle. I don't know the story behind it. Like, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
The audacity of the dude that stole
Bro.
a kid's motorcycle.
Looks at you and hands you the envelope. He's probably like,
Dude, the balls on that guy. Like, his girl was gone. If
Yeah.
we open that envelope and we're like, bro, this is some bullshit money.
yeah.
Like,
What do? You just leave?
that's a whole can of free whoop ass right there. That is justified whoop ass.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? The audacity of that dude was crazy because what he was thinking is like, I'm so good at this that I got this, bro. I'm going to talk my way out of this shit.
Yeah.
And maybe, maybe the whole kickstand couldn't start it thing was like part of his ploy where he's like, distract from the money. Like, come help me out with this. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah,
They just,
probably. Especially if he's a ringleader of all these
gosh. I don't think he was the ringleader, but he was definitely a part of it,
things. Yeah.
which was crazy. But yeah, I mean, it was like real life detective shit where
Yeah.
they're like, do any of these faces look familiar?
Yeah.
And I was like, that guy for sure. They were like, are you sure? Are you sure it's not this guy? I'm like, I don't know who that guy is. It is that guy right there.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, you were right.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, right? So, do you have any other stolen things? I got one last one.
I mean, dude, I had my truck in the past year or year and a half, 2 years. Dude, in the past year and a half, my truck's been broken into
Yeah.
3 times.
yeah, you've had some rough moments with that.
So rough.
You think it's just a Ford thing?
The cops every time say that, like, with the light bar and how nice it looks, they think like guns and money's gonna be in there.
Yeah, but I'm
Because,
saying
like-
like, how does it keep getting broken into?
Oh hell, I don't know.
It's not like you're getting your windows bashed
one of them,
in.
one of them, one of them was weird. The very first time it happened, they drug all my shit out, took my camera gear, instead of stealing it, just threw it in like the creek by our place,
in front of our apartment.
in front of our apartment. Yeah, ran through my
That's
shit.
ballsy.
And when we went out there, my buddy's Ford, was broken in two as well, and they took his owner's manual out, and his owner's manual was sitting on the top of my truck. So I'm wondering if there's just a thing with Fords that like the code. There's a code. We have a code,
Right.
that you can get in
You
your
have a
truck.
door code, yeah.
So I'm
number
wondering
code.
if there's like a thing with Fords that someone might have known.
Why the owner's manual?
That's my question. I was
That's a weird one, man.
like, maybe he's reading through the owner's manual to figure out something. I don't
Yeah.
know. One of the times though, which nothing was like some cash was taken out of, but they just literally took all my stuff out of my center console and went through it in my front seat. And that time I forgot to press lock.
Yeah.
And
I get paranoid about my shit.
yeah. So, but yeah, dude, it was a rough like span.
Yeah. No, you've had your truck like
And dude, it feels so gross when you get back in it.
That's also a thing, bro. You feel so violated, bro. I remember, I mean, we're not going to say the word you use, but you were like, I feel like a victim. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I felt gross. Like I was driving my truck and I don't know why, I just felt so
violated, bro.
nasty, so
Yeah,
violated.
I feel that. I mean, that's your like personal space. It's like, oh gosh, I can't imagine like someone like coming into your home too.
Yeah, that would be-
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh,
I pray that never happens.
of course. You don't wish that on anybody.
No.
That's so uncomfortable. Last one for me. You were actually there for this
Yeah.
one. This is iconic. I mean, Dude, this is iconic. We made the best out of this situation. This is the worst situation of all time.
Mind you, we were on a trip of a lifetime.
Trip of a lifetime, opportunity of a lifetime. And then, by the way, this was such a pivotal piece of equipment in my stage of life, my YouTube stage of growth, like Blue Bay. The original Blue Bay, my jet ski. I bought my truck with a YouTube check. Like, this was my first grind. Like, I got my first check. I got a truck so I could do all these adventures, and I got a truck so I could eventually get a watercraft jet ski, which I got like maybe a couple months after my truck. So this was like, man, I'm getting after it. I'm doing these videos. Like, I'm growing fast. You know, this was like a real prime thing. And we were in Miami.
Dude,
bro.
she was a character.
She was.
She was genuinely a character.
When she got stolen, I mean, you guys know she got stolen based on this story, if you don't remember it. When she got stolen, I actually made T-shirts. I called her Blue Bay. That was her name. She was my girlfriend. That was the whole story. And I had a Blue Bay, like missing Blue Bay.
Like something like that.
Yeah, T-shirts. And they were like a wanted poster.
Yeah.
It was like, have you seen Blue Bay?
Yeah.
Lost, if found, returned to her boyfriend, Brandon Jordan.
Yeah.
It's like just funny stuff on a T-shirt. I got to find that T-shirt. It was so funny. But I remember to tell people, I was like, if you buy this T-shirt, don't think that like you buying this is helping me get my jet ski or financing a new one. Like, I had insurance.
Yeah.
So I'm good. So I got an insurance check, but that also allowed, Yamaha came in and gave me a free wave runner.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty cool of them.
Yeah.
But we're on this trip. We're on this place called Stiltsville.
Yeah.
It's just houses in the middle of the ocean, and we're staying on them. We're lobstering. We're having a good time. I think we stayed out there a couple nights, right?
Yeah.
It's a couple nights.
It was like a long weekend.
Yeah, and we parked my truck and the jet skis at one of the good buddies' houses in like his front yard.
Yep.
I mean, like right beside the road, but like parallel with the road in the front yard. Right beside the mailbox, cute little neighborhood, nice little house.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess his mother was staying at the house to watch the dogs or something like that. And she called one morning and was like, hey, the dogs were barking a lot at like middle of the night. It was kind of weird, but I didn't think much of it because they piped down. And then the next morning I woke up and I went outside and nobody came and picked up that jet ski, right? And he's like, what? They're like, well, that jet ski, that blue jet ski that was connected to that black truck, like that's not there anymore.
And am I wrong? We had one more day to stay out there.
No, that was it.
We were on the way back.
No, like that day we woke up, that was our last full day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our last full day. So I remember waking up and they told me that. And I thought they were playing a prank on me.
Yeah.
Because my buddy Ricky comes over.
I remember.
Yeah, he was like, hey, Brandon. And mind you, these guys are goofballs, man. He was like, Brandon,
dude, I missed him. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I'm about to get on the fishing stuff with him again.
Yeah.
I'm about to start fishing a lot. But he's like, I don't know how to tell you this, man, but somebody stole your jet ski from the front yard. Which just sounds like a Ricky thing to say.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bullshit, whatever. But it could have been Eric also. I don't remember which one told me, but
I can't remember either. But
I was like, all right, whatever. And they're like, no, I'm so serious. Or maybe Ricky told me, and then when Eric was telling me, I was like, oh shit, they're like actually serious. Because Eric felt so bad. It happened at his house.
Yeah.
He felt so bad. By the way, you know, since that video when people trick or treat there, they're like, isn't this the house that Jiggin got his shit stolen? Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's this house.
That's
you know,
funny.
whatever. Long story short, with that one, she's gone. Police came up. The lock was just completely shredded. The trailer lock was shredded off.
Wasn't there security camera footage of the neighbor?
The neighbor had
And
security camera
they
footage.
didn't even have it on a hitch. They were like holding it.
They were like in an Escalade or SUV type vehicle
Yeah.
with the back hatch open. Somebody was sitting in the back, maybe a
Yes.
couple people, and they were just holding the hitch.
Yes, bro.
Rolling down the road.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a lot of work.
That's
bro.
a lot of weight. Imagine when they stop. That bitch is going
Yeah.
inside the vehicle.
Bro, you told me, hey, let's go steal this jet ski. We got the Escalade. Jump in the back and hold it. I'd be like, bro, no.
Yeah.
No.
Mind you, they live 4 doors down, so they didn't have to go that far.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. It's crazy, though, man. So that's, I mean,
That was a wild time.
yeah. I mean, it sucks that happened. But luckily, like, in all the cases, I've had insurance.
Yeah.
It's always like those step backs have always really allowed like a step up You know, it's like a step of progression.
It always seems like if something bad happens to you, which as bad as this sounds, usually when something bad happens to you, there's a little bit of a come up.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing. That's just a blessing in disguise.
It's a life lesson right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I call it your testimony. Just building upon your testimony as far as like, you know, the trauma of your childhood is just building you into the man that you are today.
I mean, look at the examples you had. Schlotzsky's got a sick Build-A-Bear.
Sick Build-A-Bear.
Motorcycle got a sick check that allowed me to get the Mustang, which allowed me to do my thing, right?
Yeah.
And then my Jetski getting stolen allowed me to get a free one and use the insurance money to buy my mom one. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you got a discount on that one too.
Yeah, I got a discount. Got a discount too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
This one's been all over the place. Was this the same one where my grandma got ran over by?
Your grandma got just taken out. That was one of the best stories. I mean, everything after that is just failed to compare. It's just they were all just.
I don't know why we. Whatever. This was a funny one. I had a blast filming this one. I did not expect it.
No,
it was just a core memory that popped up.
No, yeah, I mean that was great. I was like, man, this one's gonna be hard to top.
Not planned at all.
It's gonna be hard to top. There's a lot more I feel like we could talk about, but I mean, why stretch it out? You know, let's end on the Rob stories.
We got 2 more days of Banger Week, and we got a bunch of podcasts to film. So we're gonna bring you some more topics soon. What's the next one?
Oh, I've got a list. It could be. So here's the thing: we haven't had a guest yet, so it could be
Shiner Sam.
Could be Shiner Sam. We're pretty sure we can get him on.
But also, I almost killed somebody on the jet ski.
No, legitimately, I was there for it.
Yeah. So that's going to be coming up in the next podcast. I do have to get permission from the person.
Yeah.
To talk about it.
It's pretty bad
because she
went to the hospital. It was a traumatic experience. It was really, really bad.
So, but I hope you guys are enjoying Banger Week 2.5. Hope you guys enjoyed this freaking Banger podcast. This is a funny one.
This is a good one.
Unexpected funniness.
This is a good one. Is it bad to take another Polaroid picture? What if it just continues to be me and you? I just feel like these outfits, dude, they deserve a Polaroid picture.
Sure.
I mean, we should, right?
Start the music.
What? Oh, okay. That is not the music, bro. How did you get that wrong?
There you go.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another Banger podcast. Really appreciate you guys. It's pretty crazy that you guys are watching the videos, but we also have the Apple and Spotify, Amazon.
So if you're working out, if you're driving, you just want to listen, that's also available.
It's all linked to the description if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're not, you already found the audio stuff. So thank you guys for watching us get robbed.
You the best.
All right, love you guys. We'll see you. We love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.